Hi, Sweet Suzi.
Hey, I'm Timbo. Listen, you can find me at Timbo_Dunbar on Instagram, and loveoverdollars.com is the website.
Join the movement.
And Timbo on Facebook.
Right, you can Google Sweet Suzi, S-U-Z-I. You know I love to be Googled. Just know that I love you, yeah. This place is
888 Shade 45 Street Sweeper Radio. DJ K Slade, Drama King in the building. Regan K is here with me.
Hello.
Okay, Timbo.
Alright, so I hope you guys like the grandfather song. That song really comes from the bottom of my heart. You know, my grandfather, before he passed away, he told me, he said, Tim, listen, life is short. I always wanted to be a Broadway star, and I didn't go for it, and now I regret it. So please, go for your dream. And of course I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. But now, fast forward to the future, after he's passed away, I got kids, I got a wife, I got a full-time job, and going for the dream is hard. You know, I'm working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and trying to make everything work for the family. You know, I was a little depressed that I wasn't going for the dream the way I wanted to. So I look up at the sky one day and I go, what do I do now? Is the dream over? I got a good job, I can make it like this. I go home that night, normal night, go to sleep. I have a dream. In that dream, I'm chasing Billy Joel with a song. Billy, I got this song. I'm telling you, it's the song. You gotta hear it. You gotta hear it. He looks at me like I'm crazy and drives away from me. So
something he should have did.
So then I walk over to a playground, and I put my grandfather's name on top of the paper. His name's Peter. I wrote St. Peter on top of the paper, and I start writing the song. With that, my grandfather puts his hand on my shoulder. When I tell you that I can see as I'm saying it, I can see the freckles in his hand on my shoulder, and in his voice he says, what are you writing? I said, I'm writing a song about my grandpa. The whole world's gonna hear it. I can't wait for him to hear it from heaven so he knows how much I love him. With that, I turn around, I go, Grandpa? I look at him, he looks at me with a big smile on his face, starts to cry, winks at me, gives me like a hand gesture like, you know what to do? And I woke up. When I woke up, I knew every single word and melody to that song.
That's deep right there.
I wrote it about 37 seconds.
It's so wild to see you in this hospital bed, heart pumping out your chest. Come on, what you got left?
All right, how did the hook and a Sweet Suzi part come about? How did that come about?
So I've seen her at the bar, like I was saying before, and when I talked to her, I didn't say, hey, I had something for you. I said to her, I said, you know, we're gonna do something magical in the future. And we bonded that night. We had good vibes.
And he wasn't even flirting.
I was getting ready to say, when you say bonded, did y'all?
He didn't even have a creepy vibe.
How deep did y'all bond? I was getting ready to ask.
I love my wife.
Okay.
He's quite a bit younger than me.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, how deep did y'all bond? Okay, you cleared that up. All right.
Yeah. So you know, this song is very special to me, and every song that I write and do is pretty special to me. I mean, it's I believe that being a songwriter, being somebody in music, you kind of have to write about what you're living, you know, and you have to walk people through your experience. I see a lot of people nowadays, you know, it's all the same stuff, and yeah, it might have a cool beat, and, you know, a good whatever, bob and weave, whatever you're gonna call it, but it's garbage. Ooh. Because it is. It's garbage. It's not real true to life. It's not real true from your heart stuff a lot of the time. And to me, it's garbage anyway. And you know, and I don't mean to be harsh when I say that. It's just
speaking your mind.
Yeah, it just is what it is. And the world needs people to sit there and be real again and walk in their own path. And you know, it needs more leaders. The world needs better leaders.
True.
And
that's true.
You know, that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand up and say, this is who we are, and we're gonna lead people in a positive way.
888 Shade 45 Street Sweeper Radio. K Slade, Drama King in the building. So we got another record, right?
Yeah.
What was the name of the other record?
Champion. That's with my buddy Jake Fury.
The